All right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, whatever it is, wherever you are. All right, so tonight or today, I'm going to be making seafood fried rice. I don't know if I'm going to use all these shrimp. I have a 2-pound bag here from Walmart, and then I have this other like little pack of shrimp. There may be too many shrimp. I think I just may use the bag because including these over here may be a little bit too much because I'm not cooking that much rice. I have a 5-pound bag of rice that I also got from Aldi. No, not Aldi, Walmart. Yeah, I've decided to start buying things more so in bulk versus like one box of like Uncle Ben's rice that I usually do. Yeah, I'm going to just start buying all this stuff because we've been having a lot of snow days, guys. So I'm kind of like in survival mode. You know, I'm tired of running to the store every time, you know, the news says that it may snow. So I'd rather just have all the rice, the beans, the bread, the milk, the eggs, at least have that type of stuff. So I have my rice vinegar, have my soy sauce. Listen, I actually went to the actual Chinese takeout place to get some sweet and sour sauce because I don't like the bottled stuff don't taste the same as the packets. So I went and got the packets. Now Ryan and Tony, they may use this sauce here, but Ryan loves the orange sauce, but I don't want orange sauce. Anyway, so I have the lump crab meat and the shrimp. Tony does not like onions in his fried rice, so I may give him his fried rice before I chop up the onions and put the onions in there. However, I'm still going to go ahead and have the green onions in the rice. Tony's not going to stress me out, okay? I'll give him his before I put the white onions in. I'm talking through my AirPods, so I really hope this volume is picking up. But anyway, I also have the ginger, the ground ginger. And then I have the fried rice seasoning packets. I have some garlic. And what am I missing? The onions, the rice, the shrimp, the crab meat, the rice vinegar, soy sauce. I'm not going to over season this rice. I may throw in a few other little things here and there, probably some onion powder, a tad bit, a little paprika, I'm not sure. But yeah, guys, this is it. My rice is boiling over here. I'm really bad at with the rice and the noodles and like cooking too much because obviously it expands and I always end up with like so much extra rice and so many extra noodles. So I'm gonna be careful this time. But anyway, yeah, let's get started. I thought I had poured too much rice in here, guys, but I didn't. This is perfect. And I can always take my mom and dad some if you know, when I overdo it, when I end up with like way too much food, it's always an option to take my parents some over there, which I always end up doing anyway. When I was cooking my chili in my other video, I ended up taking my mom and the foster kid, she's a foster parent, some of it because it was just too much. So this is how much rice I used in the bag. Looks like a lot, but I mean, it's only one pot. So they'll be eating this for like 2 days. So that's also a goal of mine, to cook things that's at least gonna last 2 days or so. I may have to use these. I know I said I probably wasn't gonna use these, but I may need to go ahead and use these because looking at the date here, and then I don't want them to get what do you call it? Freezer burn, freezer bite, frostbite. You guys know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I'm going to use these and then a few of the bag shrimp. All right, so I've only been boiling this rice for about I'm sorry guys, my microwave keeps dinging. For about 20 minutes. And I know that all of the other fried rice videos that I've ever watched, the people, they would use day-old rice that they boiled the day before. But I tried that before, and the day-old rice really turned out really mushy. I don't know what I did wrong with it, but I'd rather just use a fresh pot of rice. You know, it just turned out too soft and mushy for some reason. I don't know if it was the brand of rice, but I mean, rice is rice. It wasn't like Quick Minute rice or anything. I know that Quick Minute rice is usually mushy and soft, but I'd rather just use this rice that I boiled the day of this time and just see how this works. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be perfect. I have this on a low, I had this up on 5 or 6 earlier. And I have it down on 3 now. Get the rest of that water out the bottom of it. All right, guys, I rinsed off the shrimp. This should definitely be enough, and also because I have the lump crab meat as well, so it's not like it'll only be shrimp in the rice. So I have some paprika, I have the garlic powder, onion powder, and seafood. Oh, Lord have mercy, not seafood seasoning, soul food seasoning. I'm not going to season the shrimp too well, because I still have like little seasonings and spices and other stuff to put inside of the rice once I'm done. I still have the garlic and the ginger over here. What I'm about to do now is the shrimp. I got some olive oil to pour in the skillet for that. So let's go to the next step. Listen, I love a good shrimp without the tail on it. Listen, if you guys know me, if you guys been watching my videos, I love a good salmon fillet without the skin on it. It makes me itch. I don't know why. I hate looking at the salmon skin. And did I run out? Gee whiz. I have some more I have some sunflower oil. Yep, I think I'm done with this. I ran out. Let me see what other kind of oil. I got the canola oil. Can't even open this. It's so hard filming with one hand, guys. I need to get my ring light set back up because this has been a struggle. All right, so I was almost out of the chives, so I just dumped the rest of those in the shrimp. I mean, it doesn't really matter because all they are is green onions. So I have to put my gloves on, guys, because I don't know. This shrimp is like really soft and feels weird. So I may add a little bit more seasoning to this shrimp by the way it's looking. But I'm gonna let this sit for about 5 minutes. Yeah, I think I need to add it's looking a little bland. All right, can't have bland. But I didn't want to over season it. All right, let me see what else I want to give it a little more paprika. I love paprika just for the color, adding a little color to the meat or seafood. I actually may add a little bit of garlic salt, just a little bit, just a little bit. I have the onion powder, garlic powder, paprika. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to take this freaking top off of this seasoning. My God. All right, that's it. All right, that's all I'm going to put on the shrimp. I had a small bowl at first with the shrimp in it after I rinsed them off. But I decided to use a few more shrimp, and that little bitty bowl wouldn't have done it. All right, so let me throw these in the skillet. Try to get done. Come on out, come on out. Too late to hide now. Come on, come on, come on. Try to get the majority of this done while Tony's at school. I think I have about 35 or 40 more minutes until I have to pick him up. So hopefully I can rock this on out. I should be able to. I mean, the rice is done. The shrimp is cooking now. I just have to chop up the green onions. I need to open up the crab meat. Yeah, I don't have too much left to do. And I mean, guys, you know, you can follow my recipe. You know, all this stuff, it's not mandatory. I mean, you really just need the rice, whatever meat, and really whatever seasonings. I mean, you don't necessarily have to put the rice vinegar in there. I mean, it helps for the taste and the flavor. You know, the sauce helps for the color, and then the fried rice seasoning that comes in the packets, you can use that. Or some people don't even use that, you know, but I am just for like just a little starter for the flavor. And then I'm about to put some parsley on my shrimp. It's like a given. I don't care what dish I'm making, I have to put parsley on my shrimp. But yeah, I'm gonna let this cook for a second. And then I'll open up the crab lump meat after this cooks for a minute. All right, they're getting golden brown. I'm about to dump my rice into this bigger skillet over here because this pot is definitely too full. Pot is full. I'm about to dump the rice into this bigger skillet over here. It's pretty deep because there's no way I can make this rice in this pot because it's too full. So it's pretty fluffy. The shrimp are getting golden brown. We're moving along, moving along. I don't think I'll be able to finish though before I get Tony. I may have to stop and come back and continue though, but I want it to be done. Oh well. I normally don't, I'm actually not a fan of cutting vegetables and cutting things on, like, directly on top of my countertop. But I left my cutting board at my mama's house. But yeah, I normally don't cut directly on the countertop. And I figured the countertop, however, would still be better than cutting on a glass plate. I saw my dad cut, I forgot what he was cutting. This was like back in the day, back in the 90s. He was cutting something, some bell peppers or something on the glass plate, and the plate slid and he cut himself. So that always kind of stuck in my mind. All right, I thought I had some seasoning mix already at home, but I didn't even have one. So I bought 3, definitely not using 3. I may use like 1.5. Yeah. First pack, well, you know what? I may have to use 2 packs. This is a lot of rice. Look at all this other rice left over. I do this all the time. All the time. This is a lot of rice in this skillet. Well, it's deep. It's not like a regular skillet. It goes down pretty deep. And this is like so much. Okay, got the fried rice seasoning in here. I'm about to put let me turn this skillet down a little bit. I'm about to put the rice vinegar in. Let me show you guys the brand. Seasoned rice vinegar. Let me get the Starbucks cup. So, you guys can see, regular size coffee mug. I should have actually used a measuring cup, but it's not too much. But all this rice that I have, Tony, I always cook too much rice, don't I?
Yes.
Uh-oh, hold it tight. I always cook too much rice. And then I end up taking some to Granny's house. So I'm gonna let this get a little more brown. I need to add some soy sauce for some more color. All right, I chopped up, thank you, Tony, that's all. So I chopped up the shrimp. Some are still whole, some are chopped up. Finally, the green onions. Do I need all these green onions in here? I'll mix it up. Well, might as well dump them all in there now. Hopefully the rice isn't oversaturated with green onions. I actually think I'm going to use a little more rice vinegar. Just a tad bit, just a tad bit. This is going to be beautiful at the end, guys. I promise you. Just stick with me. All right, guys. So I opened the crab meat. Obviously, I opened it upside down. Anyway, so I think I'm going to saute the crab meat for about a minute, and that's about it. And then I'll throw it into the rice, saute it, and season it just a tad bit. I may throw some garlic in there with it. I may throw a little onion in there with it. All right, so I'm gonna have to give Tony his rice before I put the onions in. He doesn't want any onions. Oh, it smells so good. I love onions. So I'm sauteing these onions, and I'm going to throw some of this crab meat in there with it before I put it in the rice. Just for about a minute or so. I just didn't want the crab meat tasting all plain when I dumped it in the rice. Gotta have some seasoning, baby. Gotta have some type of flavor. This vinegar, it tastes really good. It has a good taste to it. I may add a little bit, just a tad bit of it. Let that get brown just a little bit. Onions looking good. Oh, it smells so good. That vinegar smells so good with these onions. Oh my goodness. I need to make a lasagna video, guys. So far I've made my chili video. I've made sweet and tangy hot wing video. I'm making my fried rice video now. What else do I usually cook? Salmon bites with I don't want to call it Alfredo, but because it's not Alfredo pasta. It's like a white pasta that I usually cook with my salmon bites. And the salmon bites are kind of like, I actually use this sweetened chili sauce with my salmon bites and another mixture of sauces. Come on, crab meat. I need you to get a little brown here, baby. I could have kept it lumpy, but it don't matter. I need some more onions in here. I really do. I love onions, guys. I asked the kids if they want me to add an egg in the fried rice. They said no. So, all right. So I did add some more onions inside the crab meat. How does it taste, Tony? Did you taste it yet?
Yeah, it tastes good.
Tastes good?
Yep.
So Tony didn't want any crab meat in his. Oh, that looks delicious. I'm gonna get the rice a little bit more brown. And then that should be it, guys. All right, guys, this is the end result. The rice didn't turn out as dark as I wanted it to be. I wanted the rice to be a little more dark, but it tastes exactly how I expected. Tony says it's delicious, and I'm about to serve Ryan in a second. I don't know what Tony's gonna do because I mixed up the crab all in this, and he didn't want any crab, so no leftovers for Tony, I guess. It looks amazing. It looks better than when I did it last time. I didn't have any vinegar last time. I'm proud of myself. Never, listen, don't start with the mean comments, okay? I never claimed to be a master chef. I never claimed to be a fried rice guru or none of that, okay? This is just something fun for the kids as I'm sharpening my skills. That's it. Thanks for watching. If you guys like these type of videos, though, go ahead and subscribe. I have all my playlists organized. I have all my videos organized in a playlist. Even our gecko lizard has his own playlist. We got him some more accessories for his tank today, so we'll be making a new video for King the gecko. I have all the shopping haul videos, the gift basket tutorials, everything organized for you guys in my playlist. Thank you for watching. Subscribe.